Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the T-Shirt University. I am Unique Walker. Welcome to T-Shirt Gigs for Gals. How are you today? I want you guys to, in your chat, just say hello. Hello, 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 hello. I want to know, where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from? If you could type in your chat box where you're from, I would appreciate it. Where are you from? I'm from Washington, D.C. I want to know who's in the house tonight. Who is in the house tonight? Hello, Birmingham, Alabama. Hey. Hello, Christina Ashley. Georgia's in the building. Maryland, California, St. Louis, South Africa, Missouri, Chicago, Laurel, Maryland, Florida, Chicago, Kentucky, Minneapolis, the Bahamas. Come and get me. Louisiana, London, England. Hello, hello from London. Atlanta is in the building. Canada, Orlando, Florida, Waldorf. Hey, Waldorf. New Jersey, New York. Hello, Alana. Dawn. Quinn from Amsterdam. My husband loves Amsterdam. DC, DC. North Carolina, Durham. Hey. Hello, South Carolina. Hi, Whitney. Toronto, Canada. What's up? I love it. I love it. I love doing this class because I'm always able to meet such amazing women from all over the world. What's up, y'all? I am so excited about tonight's course, T-Shirt Gigs for Gals. And so we're going to get started, okay? Hey, Charlotte, Brooklyn's in the building. Atlanta. I love it. New York. Loudoun County. Hey, Loudoun. I love Loudoun County. Not far from me. I love it. I love it. Winchester. I love it. New Orleans. What's going on from New Orleans? Atlanta. Atlanta is always everywhere, right? Can't get away from Atlanta. Gotta love Atlanta, Jennifer, right? Gotta love the A. South Carolina. Hey, Shaw. Good. I'm so excited. Texas. Houston, Texas, Bahamas. Beyonce. Delaware. I love it. I love it. We are all on this amazing class tonight. I'm so excited. You guys are amongst amazing people from all over the world. It's so phenomenal. Okay. So we're going to get started on tonight's course. Okay. We're going to get started on tonight's course. Just a second. Want to make sure that your screen is ready to go. Okay. Just want to make sure you're good. All right, there you go. There it is. Hey, we are here. Welcome to the T-Shirt University. I am Unique Walker. Hey, I want to make sure, can you guys see my screen? Do you see my welcome screen before we get started? I don't want to leave anyone out. Some of you may have to go into YouTube to actually watch this, but most of you should be able to see it directly on your screen. Okay? Roanoke. Hey, Roanoke, California. I love it. I have family down in Roanoke and Clifton Forge, Virginia. That's not too far from you guys. All right, you guys can see the screen? All right, well, let's go. I am Unique Walker, the founder of Kingdom Chicks and tonight's facilitator for the T-Shirt University's T-Shirt Gigs for Gals. I want to invite you guys to hang on until the end of tonight's free training, because I'm going to be doing a Q&A, and just how you typed in your where you're from and letting me know that you could hear me and see me and all of that. I want to answer your questions, okay? If something happens where you lose connection, it's just because sometimes, internet may run a little slow. Just click the reconnect button and reconnect yourself in. And I'm looking forward to an amazing class tonight, but don't forget to stay at the end. I'm going to answer some questions and your question may get answered. All right, let's go. All right, let's talk about my story, how I used my personal testimony as a billboard to share my story with the world. In 2012, actually, we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of this event, I'll say, that happened in my life, where I just experienced the Valley season. I had a very popular deli in Washington, D.C., and I had to close it down. God said, close it down. Don't do anything. Leave everything there and just close it down. I said, well, God, what am I going to do to provide for my children? Before I went into food industry, before there was MySpace or Facebook, or I believe there was even like dial-up internet back then, I actually had another Christian clothing line. So the Holy Spirit said, hey, pick back up those t-shirts and I want you to start selling them, okay? And so God turned my pain into purpose, and I was able to use it to profit, all right? I got paid for making an impact, all right? I got paid for making an impact with my t-shirts, using them as a billboard, selling them across the world, not just the United States, but across the world. My clothing line has been seen on VH1, Oxygen, WeTV, and recently on the OWN network. These are some of my friends that have worn Kingdom Chicks. The beautiful Coco from SWV is a fan of Kingdom Chicks. Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child is also a fan of Kingdom Chicks. Tamika Tiny Harris, you guys know her down in the South, the rapper T.I.'s wife, as well as she's on The Family Hustle on VH1. The beautiful Tasha Cobb, she's also down at the Dream Center down in Atlanta, Georgia. She's a gospel artist. Mama Precious, you guys down in the A know her as well. Sarah Jakes, the daughter of Bishop T.D. Jakes. Gugu, the sister and personal stylist to the Marys. The beautiful and fabulous, sweet as pie, Erica Campbell. Some of my friends, that's Fantasia wearing the black dress. That is actually a dress that I designed and manufactured myself. There are some other of my friends, as well as the sweatshirt here that I designed and manufactured as well, okay? Let's talk about why t-shirts. Why t-shirts? Unique, why t-shirts, okay? T-shirts are a billion-dollar industry. Did you know that t-shirts are actually a multi-billion-dollar industry? I want you to think about how many t-shirts you actually have in your closet, okay? How many t-shirts do you have in your closet? And how many different occasions do you have t-shirts for as well? Family reunions, events, Karen events, the cute t-shirt at Forever 21 or H&M, t-shirts that you bought online. T-shirts have actually become a staple in a lot of our wardrobes, okay? Another reason as to why t-shirts is t-shirts can be created at a low cost and high quality, okay? T-shirts can be created at very low cost, but the quality is high and amazing, okay? T-shirts are the perfect walking billboard for myself, because I have shipped shirts all over the country as well as the world. I always say there are places that my t-shirts have been shipped to that I may never go. There is some woman at the local Walmart or grocery store that is explaining what that t-shirt says to somebody. Somebody is saying, hey, what's that? What is that about? And so I like to say that even though I have not made it to those places, I am still making an impact, and you're going to do the same thing too. Okay. Now let's talk about why you should start your own business, or why you should invest more in the business that you have already started. Macy's plans to close 100 stores for years of decreasing sales. Why are the sales declining and decreasing? Because people are shopping more online. There are more women minority business owners than ever before. And so we are actually winning right now. Major department stores were the places to go years ago. But I know, think about it. How many of you are shopping right from a brand or something that you have seen on social media? You know, how many times you have purchased something from someone that you have seen directly on social media. So this is why, pay attention, Gap even is closing a lot of their stores, because we women minority businesses are killing it right now. Okay, let's talk about what's important. Now, what's important is properly choosing your niche market. Okay, your niche market. Who are the people that you're going to be serving? Where do they hang out at? What are their interests? A niche market is a laser target area. For me, Kingdom Chicks is for Christian fashionable women. It doesn't appeal to everyone, but I know exactly what that woman thinks. A lot of us try to design and produce something for everyone, but you're just not able to service everyone, because everyone thinks and they appeal and they are attracted to something different. Okay, so you want to properly choose your niche market. Quality artwork is also important when you're going to be starting your own business, especially a t-shirt business, because you're going to see my design, Bibles Over Bags, is over 4 years old and it still is selling like hotcakes. The original design is still selling like hotcakes. Why? Because the artwork was done in an amazing quality. Fast shipping is also extremely important when you are starting your business, because you want your customers to be able to trust you, and a lot of your business is going to come from a repeat customer. But if you don't ship their things on time, or you're kind of like taking your time, it could cause a real problem. Okay, so fast shipping is extremely important. Customer service is important as well. We live in a day and age now where we have our mobile devices, iPhones, Androids, iPads, all types of tablets, our computers. We can plug into the internet at McDonald's in certain states. Okay, and so you are able to answer emails and stay connected with your customers on the go. Customer service is very important, and especially communication. If that order is not going to be shipped fast, if someone is not going to receive it at the time that they expect it, receiving a phone call from you and you communicating with them is exactly what you need. Okay, your customer needs. Also, building an email list is extremely important. A couple of weeks ago, no, not weeks, months ago, actually, this popular gossip site called The Shade Room. Any of you shady girls on here ever heard of The Shade Room? So The Shade Room they're still on Facebook, but they got shut down for a period of time because something that they did that Facebook did not like. And all I thought about was like, wow, they had millions of people following them on Facebook. And if they didn't have those followers as subscribers, they were in trouble. Okay. Facebook also owns Instagram. So we're social media platforms as marketplaces. If Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or Periscope doesn't like something that you did or you're doing, they could shut you down. Well, how are your customers going to get in touch with you if you don't have their email list and they have not subscribed to your email list for something? So you always want to turn your followers into subscribers, okay? A lot of you guys found out about this class today, and we had to email you information. You actually opted into a list. So if something happens, I can communicate with you. I can get you information over email, not just over social media. It's very important. Okay. Now let's talk about industry printing secrets. Okay. Here at the T-Shirt University, my goal is to make sure that you get to keep 100% of your profits and that your profit margins are high and your expenses are low. Okay. And so the most effective way to print, would you believe that I print all of my T-shirts myself in the comfort of my own home? Okay. I do not use a silkscreen printer, and we're going to talk about that even later, but I'm going to talk to you about printing your own garments. Okay. Also, once again, you want to be able to print at a high quality and low cost. Okay. You also want to avoid high setup fees. Okay. If you're using a silkscreen printer, then you know you have to pay for every color, every setup, every screen that is going to be printed, because that is the process for silkscreen printing. Okay. So the industry has other ways for you to be able to print for, I'm going to tell you later. Hey, let's talk about printing examples. This is my popular shirt, Bibles Over Bags. I print this shirt on crew necks, tank tops, long sleeve crew necks. Okay. This is another shirt, Jesus Turned My Mess into a Message. What I normally do, and what I suggest that you do if you're printing yourself, keep your shirts blank. If you go to a silkscreen printer, you're going to have to print all of those shirts, and that's not a hot seller. You're going to be stuck with shirts that didn't sell. If you leave your shirts blank and you're printing them based off of the orders that are coming in, or even by order, you win. Because notice, Bibles Over Bags, Jesus Turned My Mess into a Message, one shirt, two different designs. Okay. These are some of my other shirts and sweatshirts that are in my line. Had more issues than Vogue, but God, these shoes are made for shouting. God made me fabulous. Would you believe that because I print for myself, I am able to print God Made Me Fabulous for 15 cents? Yep, 15 cents. Not $4.50 for a one color design that you're going to print at a silkscreen place. And I'm not bashing silk screeners at all, because there's sometimes that you may have to use one. However, if you use a silkscreen printer, your cost is only going to go down if your volume is going up. Okay. Because I'm able to print myself, if it's one piece or 100 pieces, I'm going to pay 15 cents for that print. Okay. So if I'm a small business, I don't have to worry about, oh my goodness, I only actually need a dozen or 2 dozen of these shirts, and they're going to charge me $4 to $6 to print this shirt unless I order 100 of them. You don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay. This here is a a V-neck actually t-shirt. I am able to print this t-shirt for $3.95. This t-shirt retails at $22.50 on my website. Okay. This is a fashionable standard V-neck shirt. It's not a baby tee. It's long in length. The cotton is amazing. It has stretch in it. You can wash it 100 times. Nothing's going to happen to it. But I'm printing this shirt for $3.95. Once again, profit margin is going up and the cost is down. Okay. Now, let's talk about the people we are born to serve. We all have a group of people that we are born to serve. Okay. I believe that we all have a group of people that we are born to serve based off of your testimony, your experience of overcoming, whatever your cause is, whatever your interest is. If you're interested in, like for me, I wear my hair natural. Okay. So I am all into finding out the latest shea butter and moisturizers and all of these different things as it relates to my hair. Okay. That's something that I'm into. I'm also a wife. So another group that I love to serve is wives. Okay. I have a private group called the Wife Scope. If you are married, join the Wife Scope. SCOPE. The Wife Scope private group on Facebook. Those women are the group of people that I am born to serve. Okay. And so we all have a group of people that we are born to serve. People on social media. If you can't find a place for them on social media, what about creating a place for them, a group for them, a safe place for them to get their needs met, okay? Why you want to serve them over selling to them. Your number one priority should always be to serve your community over selling to your community, okay? Community for the people that you are born to serve. I have a t-shirt, a sweatshirt and t-shirt that says, "Thou shalt cover her husband in prayer." It's in the white scope. Because I spent time serving that community, when I put that t-shirt out, I could not keep it. I sold so many, but it wasn't my objective just to sell to them. I served them. I influenced them. I prayed with them. I encouraged them with them. I even cried with them sometimes, you know, but I genuinely served that community because I had a heart for serving those people. And when I put a product out, they always support me. Okay. So that's another way how you can make money with selling t-shirts, is build a community. Now, let's talk about your social media status. Do people respect you on social media? Okay. Do you emotionally post? Do we have any emotional posters? Please raise your hand. I used to be one, but it's okay. I'm saying I'm healed, okay? Delivered. All right. Do you post subliminal messages on social media? Okay. For your homework assignment tonight, I want you all to clean up your social media pages. If you are an entrepreneur or you are going to be an entrepreneur, then it's going to be important that people respect you on social media, because when you put your brand out, the first thing they're going to do is look up your social media page. And so if you had a fight with your husband and you told everybody on social media, or if you have a hater on social media that's posting negative stuff about you and you're posting negative stuff about them, but you guys never at each other, delete them, okay? Delete your haters. Delete them. They're not going to support your business. They're not going to support you. Delete your haters and support your supporters. Your supporters should not have to read posts that are not intended for them, okay? So when you become an entrepreneur, you have to actually think before you post, because you are posting to potential customers, okay? You have to think before you post, because you are posting to potential customers. It is extremely important that you even say, okay, why am I posting this? What am I trying to get out of this? Okay, so it's very important. You want to lift people up and not just put people down. All right, you want to focus on the solution and not just the problem. We've had a crazy summer. Okay, we have had a lot of men be killed at the hands of police. We've also had police be killed at the hands of other men. Okay, and so during the summer months, everybody was so upset. Okay, and I'm not saying that if you are an entrepreneur that you should not have a stance or an opinion, because you should. But when you are an entrepreneur, it's almost like why they don't allow you to talk about politics in the workplace, because it's just touchy when you're dealing with your customers. And so for me, when I'm frustrated about something that's going on in the world, I focus on my family and the people in my direct community that I can help. Okay. And so I'm focusing on the solution and not the problem. And that's exactly what I want you guys to do. Why am I talking about this? Unique. This was about t-shirts. What are you talking about? Well, because all of these things matter when you are going to be putting out a line and you're going to be an entrepreneur. Okay. If you have a building a brand that is about empowerment and it stands for something, that's all well, and that is amazingly good. But we know that when we go to your page, that's what we should expect to see. But if you are building something that's about something else, then you have to be careful with things that you post, because people did not opt in to see certain things because you're an entrepreneur. Okay, especially if you are serving a community. Okay, if you have a private group or something like that, you have to be careful, okay? Now, let's talk about Facebook. Did you know that Facebook has built the largest marketing engine in the world? So we have talked about how to handle ourselves on social media. We've talked about not being an emotional poster, not subliminally poster. What if you don't have any followers, okay? Can you still be successful in your t-shirt brand or business if you don't have thousands of followers? Yes, you can. Why? Because Facebook has built the largest marketing engine in the world. This is why it's important for you to laser target your niche market so that you can use Facebook as a cash playground, okay? Let's talk about brand consistency. Okay, this is the Kingdom Chicks brand. Okay. And notice that the brand is consistent. Okay, if you're following me on the T-Shirt University's page, it looks like a brand there. Okay. You want to make sure that your social medias, everything looks like a brand. Colors are the same. Everything has the logo on it. Everything is consistent. I even create these little outfits on an app called Polyvore, okay, where I am able to show people how to wear my t-shirt brand other than just with jeans or sneakers or whatever, that they could dress it up, down, with sneakers, without sneakers, high heel boots, whatever, skirt, jacket, whatever. I try to show them how they can wear it, and you will do the same thing too, okay? This here is also my brand, Kingdom Chicks. These are fashionista shirts. Because I am printing my shirts at home, I have the freedom to print on other things that aren't just like a regular t-shirt, like these fashionista fabulous shirts that I absolutely love and that I cannot keep because they always sell out of, okay? Notice again, the brand is consistent. This here is a call that I host for women, a support group in the fall called Kingdom Chicks Chick Chat. Notice it all looks the same, okay? And so one of the things I want you guys to understand when I'm talking about brand consistency is that you want to make sure that your brand looks like a brand, but if you are not able to pay for expensive graphics and all of these things, one, I can show you how to do that, how to do it yourself. Do not allow perfection to become procrastination. I've taught and so many gals in t-shirt industry about just getting started. You are watching women, girls just like you and me, on social media make a ton of money and an impact at the same time, selling t-shirts, having boutiques, you name it, they have it. I like to call it an internet gig. I believe that all of us should have an internet gig because it's something that we do have some control over, okay? Even though you want to build that email list up, but it's a marketplace where you have control over. You don't have to have a lot of followers. You can use different marketing strategies to get you directly in front of your customer who will click and buy, okay? But all of us should have an additional stream of income or a full-time income that we have complete control over, okay? And t-shirts are an amazing thing. You don't need a lot of money to start a t-shirt business. You could start. I started my t-shirt business with a dozen of t-shirts. I didn't have any fancy anything. I barely had money to start the business, okay? However, I built. And I did not allow, because I wanted things to look a certain way, to stop me from getting them. Because this is the thing. As long as you are not doing what you need to do to make the money, then you're never going to get those things that you desire to have in your brand, okay? And so it's very important to get started. Just get started, okay? So let's talk about this full course that I'm going to be giving September the 19th, 3 modules, 3 days on how you can build a 6-figure business or an additional income selling t-shirts, okay? selling t-shirts. In module one, I'm going to be teaching you how to leverage your social media market, how to master your social media status, and how to provide 5-star customer service to your customers. Module 2, I'm going to teach you the importance of quality artwork, where to find affordable graphic artists online, how to print and package t-shirts from the comfort of your own home, okay? And it is still a silk screen effect. It's still silk screened, but you're going to be able to do it from home with no ink, with no printer, with none of that, okay? I'm going to show you a secret. It's a secret. Don't tell anyone, okay? It's a secret. But I'm going to teach you how you can do this from the comfort of your own home. I'm also going to show you secrets about shipping, how to ship for just the shipping, but not spend money on any packaging, okay? Save all of your questions till the end because I'm going to answer them, okay? I'm also going to teach drop shipping. For those of you who may say, I don't really want to print my own shirts, I'm going to teach you how to just draw traffic to your website and get those orders and never have to print or ship the shirt. You can have someone else to do that for you. I'm also going to teach international shipping because we have had gals from across the world to take this class. Tanzania, Africa, Rio de Janeiro, Mexico, Australia, the United Kingdom, Jamaica have taken this course. And so the beautiful thing about it is that because of the internet and because of social media, we don't just have access to our neighbors, we have access to the world, okay? Module 3, I'm going to teach you how to properly choose your niche market, tips on how to gift celebrities with your t-shirts. I'm going to teach you how to gift them, but I'm also going to teach you how to create something that is attractive where they will contact you like they contacted me for Bibles Over Bags, okay? I'm also going to teach you how to grow your email list, all right? And how to collaborate with bloggers. I like to say, like, collaboration is like the new everything, okay? Because once we realize that we are stronger together than anything, we win, okay? Once we realize that giving out information, even for myself, I give you the real information. I'm not holding back anything. Why? Because the same information that I have can bless you, can bless somebody else. And collaborating and teaching us each other is exactly what we need to do, okay? Let's talk about who this class is for. This class is for people who are ready to work. This is the 9th month, okay? This is the 9th month in 2016. We are just a few months away from 2017. How many of you are going to sit on that t-shirt idea for another year and make that 2017 New Year's resolution when you were supposed to do that in 2014, okay? We all have the same resources. We all have the same access. They say we all have the same 24 hours in a day to get it done. And this is what I do here at the T-Shirt University. I push you to get it done, to be consistent, and most importantly, to invest in yourself, okay? What does this mean? You may have to not go to Starbucks. You may have to take your lunch. You may have to braid your hair and not go to the salon or nails or give yourself a manicure. You're going to have to make a sacrifice. But I promise you this, the sacrifice will not be for a long time because it doesn't take a lot of money to produce a brand, a t-shirt brand at that, okay? And I'm going to show you everything. This class is also for people who are ready to serve, okay? This class is not for people who think they're going to get rich quick, but this class is for people who need to receive and return on their investment immediately. If we are printing shirts and I'm teaching you how to print shirts for $3.95 and you sell it, there's your investment in that shirt, you're getting it right back, okay? Also, this class is not for quitters. However, this class is for people who do need the additional push. And I'm going to show you in just a second how you will get that additional push with a group of women who are winning and sharing, okay? Also, you're going to get a bonus course, okay? You're also going to get a bonus course in Module 3. You also don't need a website, okay? I'm going to teach you how to turn your Facebook page into a store. I'm going to teach you how to turn your Facebook page into a store. T-shirts are an impulse buy, and you want to be able to sell to the customer fast. It's an impulse buy. When they see it, they pull out their card and they want it. You don't want to make it hard for them to buy from you. And so I'm going to show you how you can turn your Facebook into a store and they can check out directly from your Facebook store, okay? And in that, you also will get a website, but you're not going to need expensive graphic artists or anything. I'm going to teach you how to do this yourself, okay? I'm going to teach you how you don't have to hire anyone. I'm going to teach you how to do it, all right? Let's talk about some of the experiences here at T-Shirt University. This is Autumn Joyner. She is a military wife and a stay-at-home mom of 2 young boys. I asked her, I said, you know, she always said in the group, like, I love this. I said, can you please write me a testimonial? And this is what she sent. She said, the teacher at TSU has given me the tools to pursue a goal that I never thought I could. Obtaining my own t-shirt line seemed like such a far-fetched idea. But after taking the course, I am now not only prepared to launch my own line, but I am confident that I have the tools to be successful, okay? Autumn launched a kids line, okay? She launched a kids line. She has boys, and she launched something that she was interested in, as well as the season that her life was in. I want you guys to know, do whatever you do, make sure that you can ingrain yourself in it because it's the season of your life, okay? So she's like, you know, I have other ideas for t-shirts, but in this season, I'm a mom of young kids. I'm a stay-at-home mom. So she did something surrounding her children, okay? Also, when you join the T-Shirt University, you also will become a part of this amazing private Facebook group. Now, this is the pusher group. That's what I should call this group, because these women will push you. You guys actually push each other, okay? Carla Johnson says, I'm getting my entire life today in this group. You guys are awesome. I'm so grateful to have met such awesome people, and I am forever grateful for Unique Casey Walker for listening to God and following her heart. So this is a young lady. She's inside the T-Shirt University group. I just randomly screenshotted these messages from the group. There are almost 70 women inside of the group that have taken the class. There are another 20 women who are not on Facebook, even though I'm pushing and tugging on them to come over to Facebook because that's where you're going to get the most of your marketing done at. Renika says, women building and helping one another. God is so good. This group rocks. Sierra Lynn, who had already had a popular brand, she wanted to take the class. She's like, I know, I'm watching you do some things that I just do not know how to do. And so she signed up to take this class. And she says, after following what I learned from the T-Shirt University, this was in my inbox. Hey, Cassette Michelle coming tomorrow. Would love for her to get some of your shirts. And so I'm going to teach you how to engage with celebrities so that you can get those things that help your brand. Okay, brand exposure is what it's called. But remember, you don't need followers, okay? You don't need followers. I actually did this today. I went inside the group and screenshot some of the many brands that are popping up inside of our Facebook group. Because once you go inside the group, you are posting saying, this is what I got today. This is what happened today. And it's actually encouraging and helping the other women, okay? So these are some of the brands. I taught them how to do this stuff themselves at home, okay? Even for myself, These yellow t-shirts here, I printed these t-shirts for a woman in my community who was running for school board, and she needed t-shirts. And so because once you take this class, you're going to become a t-shirt printer, and you won't just have to print your brand, you can print from other people. The one thing about t-shirt industry is that there are so many streams of income inside this one market, okay? The one t-shirt entrepreneurship market has several streams of income within that one. I print baby shower t-shirts, weddings. I mean, there's so many different things that I'm able to do custom shirts for because I am doing it myself, okay? But these are just some of the brands. You see Sierra Lynn here. She created an entire, so she's gotten so happy because she used to draw on her shirts, hand paint with her hand. And she said, like, I'm getting carpal tunnel, like, and so she took the class, had no idea that she could do this stuff and not have to draw again. So she's been creating themes of t-shirt lines, and this is just one of them for professionals, okay? Kid t-shirt, baby onesies. Not only that, once you join the T-shirt University, you're also going to get a resource guide that is going to give you everything that you need from A to Z to run your t-shirt business, even the vendors, where to buy t-shirts, where to get your print supplies, where to get fashionista t-shirts. Even some of my girls have added boutique pieces because I have given them everything that they need to know, even to do a boutique, because the same marketing, the same everything goes along with any product, okay? And so they're starting boutiques because in their resource guide, they have places where they can buy wholesale garments from, all right? Also, once you become a member and you're inside of that group, I can go live. So I go Facebook Live inside of our private group where only group members can see, and you're never alone. While you're in the course, you have email support. When you're out of the course, you'll go inside the group and you can ask questions there. And also I'll pop up from time to time to ask questions. Also, there's another stream of income with vending. Notice, I use these pictures on purpose because this was the first summer of my brand. Notice that I did not have a fancy tablecloth. One picture, I didn't have a tablecloth at all. I borrowed the mannequins. I didn't have everything, but I got started and I built, and I was able to build a successful brand from nothing. I had nothing, but I did not allow having nothing to stop me from doing something, okay? Also, I never wanted to be a speaker, okay? I never signed up to be a speaker. Putting out a t-shirt and putting out my testimony about how I had all of this material stuff and was miserable on a t-shirt. Really, that's what it all boiled down to, okay? And it opened up doors that I never thought, because what you don't understand is that building a t-shirt line could turn into so many different things. Like even for myself, it opened up doors for me to do speaking engagements, okay? These are just a few of the flyers, and two of them are coming up. One is this Saturday, and one I'm gonna be in North Carolina, and I'm in DC, but people are flying me out to places not to preach, but just to tell my testimony, you know? And just to tell how I use t-shirts as a billboard and how I fed my family from selling t-shirts, and we lost everything, okay? And so you don't understand the doors that will open once you become an entrepreneur, and one that is consistent at that is going to open up doors for you to be the go-to person that people are going to look at for those particular, whatever the cause is, okay? And so when I started getting calls for speaking engagements, I'm like, so you want to pay me and you want to fly me to you to speak because of my t-shirt? And then there were some places that just called to say, we want, can you just come and vend? We're having a conference and we just want it here. Okay, I'm going to teach you how to do the same exact thing. Okay. Now, once I said we're going to do our Q&A in just a second, you're going to be a t-shirt printer. Think about all of these things that you could do to make money. You can print for kids' sports, family reunions, church events, communities, other people's brands, okay? Current events, Black Lives Matter, the natural hair care, melanin, you name it, you can do it, okay? And so much more. I print baby shower t-shirts, custom wedding t-shirts, Father's Day t-shirts, graduation, whatever you can come up with, you can promote it and sell it, and you're going to be getting everything at a wholesale price. So yes, someone said, are these wholesale vendors? These are wholesale vendors. So you're getting the shirt for less than $3 for a standard shirt, because I'm going to give you the places where you can buy. Listen, for family reunion shirts, those shirts that I printed for the young lady who was running for school board, that shirt cost me $1.67. It's in my resource guide. I'm going to give it to you. So even at a wholesale rate, you can print for such a low price and still make your money, okay? I'm going to teach you all of that. You're never going to be broke again when you start a t-shirt business, because someone always needs t-shirts. Even if you don't want to do a brand, you still can print from other people and make a ton of money. Teenagers have taken this class. One of those lines that you saw was a mother who did the line for her son. My son is 17 and has his own brand. He has caps and shirts and hoodies that he sells, and he's 17. I'm like, you got to get a job. He's like, Mom, I just want to start my own business. So I taught him. So even for some of you, you have teenagers that you can take this, you can have them on the class with you. If you're married, I've had couples to take this class. Yes, this class is branded for gals. However, there are some guys that have taken the class with their wives and done husband and wife side businesses together to bring additional income into their house. They want to take a vacation, or if they need a new car, they want to send a child. They've used t-shirts to do that, okay? Also, we have something called Done For You Services. This is actually a brand that I did for a student. You don't have to be a student to receive Done For You Services. Done For You Services just means that you don't want to do it. You just want somebody to do it for you. However, I think that you should take a shot at doing it yourself so that you can know the industry, okay? But this young lady did not want to build a community. She just wanted to put out some swanky, cute, saying t-shirts, and I created this brand for the people who she wanted to market to, okay? Also, I offer one-on-one coaching. If you want to book me for coaching, you can book me at uniquewalker.com for a 45-minute session. It's $97. Let's talk about how much this course is going to cost you. Okay, the full course, if you were going to pay the whole thing, it's valued at $997. Also, I want you to think about the fact that the average website is between $1,500 and $2,500. You're going to take this class and walk away with that. My coaching alone is $97 for 45 minutes. It says 100, but it's actually $97 for 45 minutes, okay? But you're not going to pay any of that. I only take 20 students per class. We actually, our last class actually is sold out. The 12th, anyone who wanted to register for the class on the 12th, I'm sorry, but it's completely sold out. All of our classes actually sell out. Our next course is the 19th, and that's the 19th. You take the class at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You get a replay that will never, ever expire. So even if you want to go back to look at some things, you can, because your replay will not expire. A lot of people are not able to take the live class. They take the class at their own leisure, and they'll just email me their questions later. Sometimes if I feel like someone is not getting it, I'll just jump on the phone, because it's my goal to make sure that you win. I remember in 2012 where I didn't have two nickels to rub together. And if I could help any woman that's facing divorce, that's facing a loss of a job, your husband, whatever, single mom, if I can help you to gain money with an internet gig, I'm good. Because no one wants to be able to be broke And no one wants to look at their children and be broke, okay? Or have to constantly keep asking people. The fact that you have the internet at your fingertips, even if you don't have a computer, you're on this webinar with a mobile something device. You can run this business. And I'm going to show you how to do it, how to be empowered, how to get off the bench and get in the game. Stop watching everyone else win and you get started, okay? Because of that reason, I'm always conscious that I don't want my class to be that expensive. So the early bird special for everything that I've just talked about is $197, okay? Our basic course, and that's the early bird special, our basic course is $297. For those of you who like to do VIP, I only take 4 VIPs a session. And basically, VIP gives you the entire course, as well as 3 one-on-one coaching sessions with me. And that package is $497. However, all of those people that you just saw, their brands in the group, those people were early bird specials at $197, and they got what they needed. However, there are some people that is like, you know what, I just want some additional help. I do have the resources, and so I do want to pay the $497, okay? And so early bird special is $197, the best $197 that you're ever going to spend. Why? Because if you don't get the information, you're going to spend thousands of dollars making mistakes, okay? You're going to spend thousands of dollars making mistakes if you do not just spend $197 and get everything that you need. To sign up, go to thetshirtuniversity.com. Remember, get in. As soon as you pay for your class, I am going to be sending you a welcome packet to the email address that it is associated with that you use to pay through PayPal. So make sure that you check that email address, because I'm going to email you a welcome package and everything that you're going to need for the class. And again, that is thetshirtuniversity.com, okay? Also, you can email me at thetshirtuniversity@gmail.com. Also, follow me on social media, okay? The T-Shirt University on Facebook, the T-Shirt University on Instagram, my personal Periscope, where I encourage is at Unique Walker on Periscope, okay? I do have a private Facebook. It is Unique KC Walker, okay? So I am going to get started on tonight's Q&A, okay? I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and we're going to have a Q&A session. I'm also going to place an offer up where, for those of you who don't want to miss out, you can click on enroll in six-figure t-shirt course today. That is the early bird special at $197. This class will sell out, okay? But let's answer some of your questions. I'm going to take a couple of questions tonight. So tell me, did you guys get anything great, okay? And don't say you're a broke college student. Don't speak that into your life, okay? Don't speak that into your life. It's all right. It's just for a temporary season. You can start typing your questions inside of the chat box, okay? Well, this actually is not just about money. So I don't receive that at all, because the information that's being given, that already was given out, you got a lot of information on this training. This was a free training, but there is a course associated with this. So I don't receive that at all. Someone says, what's a good way to start to find your niche market? What are your interests? What are your calls? What's your testimony? Okay. Start to think about, who do you want to serve? What do you want to put out there? The course is 3 days. Okay. The course is 3 days. So roughly my students, alumni at the T-Shirt University was able to find their print equipment for less than $250 on Amazon. Okay. And so the print equipment is not expensive at all. But remember, you're starting a business. Okay. So there are going to be some investments involved. So once you take the course and you receive your print equipment, it just depends on how many shirts you're going to put out. But remember, you can get a shirt for less than $3 and you can print for 15 cents. So it just depends on what you're going to put out. There is not a payment plan for the $197. The only thing that we do offer is that if you want to take the course, you can upgrade to VIP later. That's the only payment plan that we have. Three days. So the first module is only an hour long. The other ones are between an hour and a half. And it's very casual, just like this. So you get to ask questions. If you thought this was good, the course has everything that you need. So the first one is just about an hour. However, the other two are about an hour and a half. And you get to, there's a Q&A session after every course, after every module. We also talk about trademarking and what you could do for your brand inside of the course as well. We do talk about trademarking and whether to trademark or not. Shaw, it's a press machine, and we're going to give you the sides, everything that you're going to need for what that is. The early bird special is available until we sell out. And we're almost sold out. Let's go, Alicia. Absolutely, Lashana. You get everything that you need, everything. And if you feel like there's something there that you don't, you can always ask and we'll get it for you. But you're going to get everything that you need. I'm going to tell you, one of the most important things about this class is exactly why it's worth $197, which is technically nothing for what we're going to be doing, because you're going to turn your Facebook into a store and you're going to be a print shop. There are people that spend tons of thousands of dollars to get the information just to become a printer. But you're getting marketing, you're getting everything. No, I don't have a book. Thank you. I'm glad you love the training. So, yes, Brianna. Yes, I don't have the date for the next one. I'm not sure, Sharice, when the next one will be. So Ashley, all of the information in terms of wholesale vendors are in our resource guide. You're going to get kid t-shirt, onesies, sweatpants. I mean, I've even helped one of my students to start an activewear line. And she started an activewear line. So how long do you sign up the material after? Once you finish getting your brand together and you start putting it out there to sell, you're going to start making money immediately, especially if you properly choose your niche market and you create something that's attractive. And I'm going to show you how to do that, because you have to. will catch the next person's eye to actually buy. You're welcome, Jermaine. No problem, Sarah. Welcome from Switzerland. You don't have to have one, Alicia, but you can use, it's in our resource guide, how to get an EIN number. Or you can use, if you're going to be a self-priority, you could use your social security number. But in the resource guide is where you would get your federal tax ID number as well. And your merchant accounts, everything is there. We teach everything. You're welcome, Robbie. The $250 for the equipment is the most expensive thing. T-shirts don't cost anything. Welcome, LaShawn. Thank you. It's so many messages, they're going fast on my top, so I'm not able to read all of them. Leave the fear behind, Shaw. I love Shaw. I have a friend named Shadia. So I love Shaw. Welcome to TSU. Normally there are a lot of you that are signing up. I only call out names. I used to call out names, but I didn't want to invade anyone's privacy. But a lot of you have already taken advantage of the early bird special. So welcome to the T-shirt University. Trust me, I have had people to take the class. They're like, I didn't expect to get all of this. Like, this was absolutely amazing. Welcome to TSU. The class is taking online, yes. The class is taken online. Welcome all of you who have signed up to take advantage of the early bird special. I am going to, as soon as I close out the webinar, I'm going to be sending out your welcome packages. Remember that your welcome package will be sent to the email address that you use to sign up with PayPal. Okay? So I want you guys to, oh, I see my maiden name, Holloway. I'm not going to say your first name, but I see my maiden name, Holloway, here. That's my maiden name. That's my daddy name. So welcome to the family. Listen, you know, I did take on a part-time job for a short period of time a couple of years ago within this 4 years of this major transition. And I'm going to talk to you guys more about what the transition was in module 1 so you could understand, like, I had nothing. I had nothing, but I don't give out all of that over. It's for my students. But I just figured I have the internet at my access. And so why am I not going to use some of these free tools to make money? And that's exactly what I did. And then more doors started, the more consistent I was, the more opportunities, doors opened for me. Okay. And so consistency is key. The more consistent you are, the more doors are going to open for you. Yeah, so we have had other countries to take this course. Africa, Tanzania, Africa, which is like, I believe, East Africa. We have had South Africa. We have had Australia, the United Kingdom, Rio de Janeiro, and a couple of other countries that have taken the course. And so a lot of times I do give, if you live in another country and your time zone is different, then you do get different support from me because I give you longer support because you are out of the country. And sometimes we are a day ahead or a day behind. And so we won't leave you out, okay? If there are some additional resources that you may need, Even in terms of getting your equipment shipped to your country, I have found for other TSU alumni, vendors that will ship their equipment to their country. But even if you are not going to print, you also, if you live in another country, can have drop shipping, okay? Where there'll be somebody else printing and shipping your shirts, and they'll just send you a check or electronically send you the money. Yes, that's what I just talked about, Shauna. You could do drop shipping if you don't want. So you're still going to have to market the same. You're still going to have to draw attention to your site and to your Facebook. However, if you don't want to have to print and ship, you don't have to. That's for people who want to become, you can do at least 7 streams of income if you have the equipment though. And I recommend it because it's the difference of paying $3.95 for a shirt or $7, $8 for a shirt, okay? You're welcome, Whitney. Okay, she's early bird special, the basic course or VIP. So early bird and the basic course are the same. You're just getting the basic course, which after the early bird special, if we have slots available, which I never have. I'm going to tell you this class, people have not had to pay $297 because it sells out before the early bird special is over. But early bird and basic course is the same. VIP is the basic course and you get one-on-one coaching. And so I do have a lot of people, but I only take a couple of people for VIP. Okay. VIP just means you take the basic course and then you get coaching. Okay. You get coaching with me. You're so welcome, Sofa. Welcome, Brittany. LaShawn, it's a heat press machine. But there's a certain size that you're going to need. There's a certain type that you're going to need. And we're going to give you that information inside the classes, also inside your resource guide. Remember, those of you, I'm going to say it again, just in case someone did not hear. If you've signed up, your welcome packet is going to go to your email address that you signed up with on YouTube. If you pay for the class and can't attend, then you have the replay and you can take the class whenever you want to. So every module has a replay. And those are for people who even take the class live. You can go back and refresh. Or if you cannot take the class live, it's fine. You can take it whenever you want to because you have the replays and you just email me your questions. Printer at all. I can't wait to show you guys. 15 cents. Today I did a front and back t-shirt for a young lady who needed something for homecoming for her high school. She was selling shirts because we also have a graphic department too. So even for our students or people who aren't our students, we have packages where we can do your graphics too, but we also show you where you can find them at online, but you do not need a printer at all. But today I was actually able to create a front and back t-shirt for a homecoming. And she's paying 15 cents for the front and 30 cents for the back. So she's not even paying $1 to print a 2-sided shirt. If you have ever had a Kingdom Chick shirt, I have printed that shirt myself from the comfort of my own home in my dining room. You're welcome, Shauna. But you don't need a printer at all. You don't need a printer at all. At all. Yes, if you do the basic class and I still have VIP available, you can upgrade your class at the end of the class. Because I really like that too, unless you just automatically know. Some people just automatically know they want to be VIP and they want to have coaching, but I do recommend just pay for the basic course. And if you want to upgrade at the end, you can. But most time people may feel like, you know what, I got a lot of information. She answered all of my questions, you know, and that's why I'm not offended that someone said like, this is about money. Because for me, this is like genuinely helping people. I'm not just trying to upgrade your package and charge you a VIP package. And you don't have to do that until the end. Because sometimes people do feel like, you know, I do want someone to walk me through it. However, yes, all 3 modules are covered in the early bird. Everything is covered. Resource guide, modules, everything in the early bird special. VIP is just if you want coaching along with your course. But if we have VIP available at the end of your course, you would just pay the difference. Okay? So you would just pay the difference. But all the modules are covered in the early bird special. The early bird special just means that you're signing up before the deadline, so you're getting a $100 discount, but you're getting everything else. You're going to get everything else. Any other question before we end tonight's course? Training. I'm excited to work with you guys. I promise you, you won't be disappointed at all. I love what I do. So there is no deadline. As long as it's as long as you see it on the website, it's available. Once it's sold out, we take it down. Okay. So if you see it all the way up until the 19th, we have a slot left, because sometimes I do have people that on the day of, you know, but that doesn't always happen because a lot of times we are sold out. You're so welcome, Brianna. Listen, take control. Get off the bench and get in the game. Let's go. Email me, Lonnie. Email me at the t-shirtuniversity@gmail.com. If you missed you're going to receive a replay. And for some reason, so if you missed everything and you're just coming on, you're going to receive a replay. Okay? You'll receive a replay. And if you do not receive a replay, please email me. If something happens and you don't, just send me an email and I will manually send you the replay. Okay? Asia, the class is the 19th. Welcome, Asia. Welcome. The class is the 19th. And this is another thing. When you receive your packet to the email address that you use to sign up with, there is going to be a place that's going to ask you the date of your course. Okay? Okay, good. I'm glad you received the replay. But make sure that you put September 19th on when your course date is, okay? Asia, like, just sign me up. Just tell me when to be there. I'm not going to worry about it. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm excited to work with you guys. I really am. I love TSU. You'll see once you get into that group. Like, I live in there. I love TSU. I love the women there. We have created like a sisterhood. And it's like you're on the webinar, you get to know people that are in your class, but then you go into the group and then you get to see their face because, you know, they have their profile pictures and stuff like that. And they're already asking me like, can we have a class reunion? Like, it's just the T-shirt university, but we absolutely love this, you know? And so this is another thing. Never count yourself out thinking that what you want to do is small. I don't care if it's a cleaning business. I don't care if you want to clean buses, houses, whatever. Whatever it is that God has told you to do or you feel like you're talented in, don't despise humble beginnings. Don't. Because if you would have told me that I would be doing speaking, that I would have the T-shirt university, I have manufactured my own line and am manufacturing a complete line right now. And I'm actually going to be teaching that soon in another course. But the T-shirt university, this is just one step, because we're also going to have a class that teaches you how to be a graphic artist, okay? Teaches you how to do T-shirts. This is the thing. Learn something so that you can get your money. I don't want to see another woman say what she doesn't have. And I understand hard times come. And anybody who I can help, I will. But I always pray about that too, because I'm not going to be, just whatever, just doing things out of emotion. However, you have the opportunity to do something. If you can't take your children to the movies, you can't get your car fixed, need brakes. If you can't do whatever the things are that you need to do, and the information has been put in front of you, you only have yourself to blame. Okay? You're welcome, Lonnie. Make sure you email me. Okay? There should be a replay in your right now, Jay. Okay? But listen, we got to get in the game. God is no respective person. And so the same thing that he's done for the next person is the same. Because this is the thing. We all have the power and we have the authority. But what we lack is consistency. It's not the girl that's the prettiest. It's not the girl that's the most talented. The girl that wins is the girl that is consistent and that refuses to quit. I have had webinars where my communication and the webinar completely failed. But you know what? I dust myself off and I got back up again. I have had times, Erica Campbell wore my Bibles Over Bags shirt on WeTV, okay? I did not know. I never know when they're going to wear it on television. I just never know. I started getting texts and people were adding me saying, Erica Campbell has on your brand. Well, she didn't say, hey, people started Googling Bibles Over Bags, and my website I just kept getting notification. People were buying. I mean, I made thousands of dollars selling a $25 t-shirt. But guess what? I was not prepared. It could have ruined me. So some of us are worried about exposure. And if one button is pushed, you can get the exposure that you need, but are you going to be ready? Is it going to ruin you or going to make you? Okay. And so for me, I had to get it together. Okay. I really did. I had to pull my friends in. I mean, I had to call all these customers because I didn't even have the inventory. I had to order them. It was crazy. I made it through it. Okay. But I wasn't expecting for her to do it. You don't know how God is going to bless you, but are you ready for the blessing? Are you ready? Okay. Are you ready for the blessing? Okay. So I'm going to help you to get ready. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to help you to get ready. And trust me, you're going to love being a part of the T-shirt University. I love it. I feel like it has my heart towards women. I love the T-shirt University. And I'm not teaching you how to be a boss chick. Like, I don't even believe in that at all. Because I feel like we have too many boss chicks and not enough leaders. Here at the T-shirt University, I'm going to teach you how to be a leader, an influencer, an impactor, someone that is not feeding herself, but for somebody who is helping other people overcome. And just wait. I can't wait to get you there. You'll see. We're going to pull things out of you that you did not know that existed. And we're going to help to keep you motivated until you get to the finish line and that first shirt has been printed. Okay. But trust me, you're gonna love it. But I'm not gonna teach you how to be a boss chick. I don't even like to use the word. Because I just feel like we have this boss chick movement, and everybody's like want to be a boss, but boss are just a person that just tells everybody else what to do. A leader builds other leaders. I am not a boss chick, and I have several brands under my name and very capable of doing a lot of things. But I am offended if you call me a boss chick, because I am a leader and I like to build other leaders. Sure, Whitney, just send me an email. Send me an email, Whitney. You're welcome, Ashley. I love this. Yeah, I love this. I really do. When I'm having dinner or talking to a friend, I'm like, I love TSU because I like to empower women. But now God birthed something in me to help women gain financial freedom, and it's nothing like it when those girls inside of that group are printing shirts and they're doing vending events and they're creating marketing campaigns, and they're like, I sold my first shirt, or whatever. I just love it. But I like to work with people who are ready to go. And this is why even the investment is a small investment, because when you have to invest in something, you take it serious. Okay. Yes, this was a free training, but I'm going to take you to a certain point, and a lot of you are going to get off of here and you're going to be able to do some things. But for those of you who have opted in to say, you know what, I'm going to invest in myself, what you're going to get is going to be priceless. It's going to be priceless. But I like to work with women who are eager and ready to invest in themselves. Because once you have cut a check, you're like, I'm going to work at this and get this done. We don't want to waste any money. We are not lacking resources at all. At all. Okay. Are there any more questions? I love that. We've had that before. Stay-at-home mom. We've had that. We have a couple of stay-at-home moms in the group. We have a couple of kids brands in the group. And this is the thing. Nothing is ever saturated. Some people are like, oh, well, but what if it gets oversaturated? Well, what is that? Because we all are going to have a niche market. The process may be the same, but the niche market is going to be different. But I always encourage my TSU students to do what is in the season of your life, okay? Whatever you're into, because if you're into it, you're just eating, breathing, and sleeping it. So it's easy for you to market it, okay? So for that stay-at-home mom, this is something, we have something that's called nap time gig because the same way that I market my class is the same way that I showed you how to market your shirts. This right here was marketed natural hair care because I'm interested in natural hair care. But I also have marketing that I do webinars that are just for stay-at-home moms. Okay, so we have Betsy is a stay-at-home mom already, and it's called nap time gigs, not t-shirt gigs for gals, because literally you can run this business doing nap time when you put your baby down for a nap. As long as you have that device, a phone. Okay, if you don't have I don't care if you don't have a computer. If you have a handheld device, because of the internet, and you can get a Wi-Fi connection or some type of mobile connection, we can work. We can work. We can do it. Okay. So if there aren't any other questions, I don't want to leave anyone out. Also, I'm going to put my direct number here. What time is it? A lot of times I will take questions. If you guys get off and you have a question, you can text me directly your question. That's my direct cell phone number. That's my direct number. I'm going to take text messages up until 10 o'clock. Some of your emails, I may not question emails. I do have to send out welcome packages to all of you ladies who have signed up for tonight's class. So some of your emails may get answered. I see some I may be able to answer tonight, but I'm going to try my best to answer them tonight, but I know I'm going to answer the majority of them tomorrow. So sometimes we do have classes monthly. We're actually going to be launching a new business format because another thing that I believe in is more strings of income. So once you become a TSU student, alumni, you're going to be able to, we just got a new system that we're going to be going to. So I don't know the next time we're going to take it, give it, because I'm going to be switching to a new system, because you will be able to, you're going to be able to make money if your friend or somebody in your family, or you post your experience at TSU, for every person that signs up, you're going to actually get money. Okay, so we're switching to that. I noticed that we have a lot of referral people that refer people, and I didn't have a way to accommodate those referrals. So we are switching to a system that will accommodate your referral. So not only will you be a part of this amazing place, but there's still an additional stream of income attached to you being in a T-shirt university, because if you wanted to post on your Facebook or Instagram or tell a friend and they actually signed up, you're going to receive $50, okay, for every person that signs up. Okay, some classes are going to be $100, because actually this is the cheapest class that we're offering. We have another class, our graphic class is much more than this, as well as our manufacturing class, where we're going to teach you how to, if you want to manufacture. But once you are a part, I also give discounts to people who are already a part of CSU, so that you can continue to grow your fashion gig business, okay? And so it's my goal to make sure that you are able to do everything that you need to do, okay? From manufacturing, from whatever, you're going to be able to do it. So I'm not sure. I have to figure out our schedule and how we're going to work it all out. But just follow me on Instagram, because I'll always post it, okay? Any other questions before I end tonight's course? Because I want to be able to take some of your calls or text messages up until 10 o'clock. So for some of you, any other questions before I log off? Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really enjoyed pouring and teaching you guys about an internet gig, a T-shirt gig for gals. You all need an internet gig. When I first started my business, I had a bunch of everything. I'll put the number here again. Betsy, I actually see you on my screen as well. I had no money, but I had a bunch of material stuff. I started selling my stuff. Went to a consignment shop. I sold, because guess what? You don't need expensive shoes and a bag if you cannot afford to buy a dozen of T-shirts or to take a $197 class. But you got a bag that costs a lot of money, or shoes that cost a lot of money. And so what I did was I sacrificed material things. That's what Bibles Over Bags stands for. Sacrifice those material things, and don't become them to think that, oh, I can't let this go. I can't let this go. No, you're going to make more money and get a better pair of shoes and a better bag. And later on, you may not even want it because you've worked so hard to get your money. Okay. So if you have to look in your closet and say, what can I get rid of so I can get my business started? Do that. Make the sacrifice. Okay. I did that. I sold bags, shoes, clothes, coats, furs, everything to start my business because I did not want to look rich and be broke. Okay. And so that's what leadership is all about. And we're going to be talking about that as well in your course. So you guys are welcome. You're so welcome. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And welcome to the T-Shirt University. For those of you who have joined this awesome program, for those of you who still haven't registered, you can register over the weekend, tomorrow, whatever. Go to the t-shirtuniversity.com. Okay, go to the T-Shirt University, and that's the T-Shirt University, and that's not T-E-E, that's T, the T-Shirt University.com. If that early bird special is still there, it is still available to you. I am signing off as Unique Walker, the ultimate kingdom chick, as well as the T-shirt gig gal. Good night.